And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Brewers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this
It's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Alex Claudio will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Alex Claudio. Number 8.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. The 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Wick utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. The 1-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bodie is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's outside.
Jed Jerko would be next. Fouled off.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Claudio is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready now, number 13. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weakly hit to third. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Jed Jerko.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 0-1 delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Helpful.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-1 to count. Here it comes.
Two balls, two strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Sogard will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing second.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still the plate right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Javier Baez. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Hauser notches his 3rd win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Yu Darvish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.